right, we're back here. We're going to wrap up our discussion about Oprah's Favorite Things 2020, and we're pretty excited about it. You know what, Jeff? Can you do me a favor? Can you cue intern John Paul? Tell him to hit our final intro music.
John Paul, press the play button that obviously Rizzo couldn't do by himself, so he had to bring your teenage behind into his house to hang out with him all day.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Jeff. Oprah's Favorite Things. We've delved into and we've discovered something pretty uncomfortable. Oprah's last gift in the family section was about having uncomfortable conversations with people you love.
Well, here's the thing. Look, every one of these gifts, I feel some way within some of these gifts. Maybe not every gift, but in each category, there's several in there that are subtle shots towards Stedman.
You're right. You're right. Is it possible that the love is gone?
Is it possible it was never there?
I don't even want to think about it, Jeff. I can't know, because Stedman deserves love. Stedman is not somebody who would spend his life in a loveless marriage or situation.
He deserves, when he comes home after a long day, what is it, Stedman Graham and Associates?
No, it's S. Graham and Associates. Get it right.
Okay, S. Graham and Associates. When he comes home, sit back, massage his feet, do those kind of things. Do you think she does that?
No way.
She pulls out her hooves.
Right.
And he's got to do the massaging.
Well, and that's the thing. I think that, obviously when they first got together, her star was on the rise, right? But I think, if there's one person that stands the test of time, Jeff, it is Stedman. And I think she's lost a lot of luster, Jeff, but Stedman has not.
Do you think that she has corns and bunions on her feet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, not only that, I think she's got ingrown toenails. And I believe that hooves was your word. I think hooves is apropos. I think she has hooves.
Whereas when you take a look at his feet,
they are beautiful puppies. They are milk chocolatey goodness. They are manicured. They smell good.
Are these Dove chocolate? Can I taste?
Let me tell you something. I could take Stedman Graham's feet, put them over a fire with a little marshmallow and graham cracker, and just take a bite.
I'm just my eyes were closed there for a second. I went to a place that I wish I was at.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on, I have to tighten the band in my pants here. Hang on,
gotta loosen it up there.
Loosen it up. All right, let's go over. I wanted to just one more thing here. Go over some of these gifts. Oprah's final, favorite things of 2020 end, Jeff, with quote stylish gems for him and her.
Okay.
Interesting. So let's start. She's very into the PJ culture this year. Another set of jammies, Serene Ultra Comfortable Pants, $150 per pair. They are for men and women. However, instead of ties, they have a big bow in the crotch area.
I just bought jogging pants for $7.99 a pair, and they are just as comfy. Okay.
I don't know, Jeff. I don't know.
I don't think it's necessary for $150. What person is going to go, I want to put on some I Give Up gear, and I'm going to throw on $150 ones? No, they got to be affordable for people.
So you're out on the Serene Ultra Comfortable Pants.
People don't go crazy and over the top when it comes to comfortable gear. You'll wear anything that's oversized and comfortable and warm. It doesn't need to be $150.
Okay.
And once again, for Stedman, he doesn't wear clothes when he's home.
Right. So is she?
You're trying to cover him up.
I was going to say, is she trying to say, hey, put that big, beautiful black baloney away?
Right. We want baloney. We love baloney.
Listen, we love the Roni. Okay.
Right. I have fond memories of baloney.
Now, moving on, Jeff, and this is what's really getting me weird here. Let's move on to the tote bag. She says everyone should have a stylish messaging tote bag. $65 each at royandhoney.com. The tote bags she suggests are Lift Every Voice, Joy is an Act of Resistance, leave the ones you love, are you your own story, and if you love someone and let them go, and they come back, and then you flip the tote around, it says, it's meant to be.
There.
Yep.
All the subtle shots to the set.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. And some of the gifts, she disguises it.
Yep.
But then she comes with a direct shot at a gift.
Yep.
And that's it. And he doesn't, a tote is something that it's like a giveaway that you get when you make a donation on PBS.
Well, who totes? That's what I mean. Who totes? And do you tote?
No. Do you buy Rice-A-Roni? No. So, right. It's like nobody totes.
I get it. And that's the whole point, Jeff. No one totes. No one cares to tote. And to think that S. Graham would even consider a tote, she either doesn't know him or doesn't want to know him. And either way, that scares the shit out of me.
Do you see him walking down the Miracle Mile in Chicago where his, business is located? Maybe rolling into the Hancock Tower.
I was going to say he's on the 8th floor of the Hancock Tower. It's S. Graham and Associates.
Do you see him with a tote?
I don't see him toting. You know what? I see him as a briefcase man. Do you see? He is a briefcase man if ever there was a briefcase man, Jeff.
Total briefcase man, and it's not an expensive briefcase, and it looks like it has some wear and tear, but he doesn't care because he loves it, and he is not stuck up and uptight like she is. You're damn right.
Okay. All right, good. A couple more here. We have the perfect turtle set. Originally $69, now 5% off with the code OPRAH at 5% at Philip Ashley Chocolates. The perfect turtle set is 7 turtly chocolatey goodness from dark to milk chocolate. Everything in between with a little peanut brittle, a little peanuts, and some gooey chocolates. The perfect turtle set is a great gift for your chocolate lover friends.
Look, there's only one milk chocolate I need.
That's right. And he's in that fucking house.
And I got to tell you, I'm not going to spend that money. And when you buy those chocolates, you don't want to bite on them. You don't want to eat them because you spend a lot of money on them.
Right.
It's not like the checkout counter at Walgreens.
Right.
So it's not that. Right? That's not chocolate you want to bite into.
No.
Stedman is chocolate I want to bite into.
Well, amen. And boy, I bet you he tastes better than any Philip Ashley turtle.
I agree. And who wants to eat a turtle? I get it. But
yeah, well, honestly, Jeff, these actually look like little pieces of poop. Because you know how like when you see poop and sometimes there's like peanuts that are sticking out of it? That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, like that one turd that won't flush.
Right. Which is she saying that Stedman is the turd that doesn't flush?
If she is, we got problems.
Big problems. Final ones here. Jeff, the mirror. Oprah says she loves the mirror. It is only $2,495.
Yeah, let's get it right.
With a $40 a month subscription. And basically, it's a mirror that you work out in front of, and it shows you what your body looks like when you're thin. So, like, it's sort of like a magic mirror, and it shows you how you look. What's that?
It lies to you.
It lies to you, and it also shows you. It kind of gets you to hate your current self. And it's like if Stedman stares in front of that mirror, it's going to change him. I don't want him to change.
Stedman doesn't look in mirrors. He doesn't have to because he knows he looks good.
But see, that's the thing. Why would she put this? And she says this gift is perfect for in the bedroom. You wake up. You look into yourself.
Happy with herself. But she's lying to herself. It doesn't matter what mirror he stands in front of. He's going to look rock solid. However, she's upset about this, so she's buying mirrors to make herself look thin.
That's it. And she's using I guess she's using her wealth and her power to make people, and this is what I think, to take subtle shots at Stedman Graham so that when you see him, you think he's less than.
She doesn't care about these gifts anymore. She knows that the common person can't afford these gifts, okay? She's not talking to you. She's talking to the elites, or she's doing this now just out of fun. I think she sits there, he, kiki, ha, ha, and while she makes this list up. And she does this on her own. She doesn't have people do this or anything else. This is it.
Yep.
She does this, and these are all subtle shots at him, and she better stop.
We got two more. This is the second to the last one. We have Pat and Pistol Pete's brown sauce with Pat's House sauce. This is looking like rib dressing, Jeff. That's Pat and Pistol Pete's rib brown and house sauce. By the way, they are $44 per can.
Well, first off, I'm not sure that I see Stedman plowing pork in his mouth.
You don't see him as a pork plower?
Well, he wouldn't have to pork plow. I'd feed him.
You would? Okay. You're right. So first off, he's obviously not a tote.
She loves the ribs. You know it. She's a big rib lover.
Oh, my God. Southern cooking. She's a Southern woman.
Yes, she loves the ribs. What is she, Mississippi? Yeah, She loves those ribs.
And this exquisite sauce, she says, is perfect for family get-togethers.
It's not exquisite. It's Pistol Pete. You can get it at your local grocer.
Right. By the way, Pistol Pete, awful sauce. All right, the last one here, Jeff, and I kind of want to tie this into the tote because I think as of right now, the tote is the one that's. I think it's Uncomfortable Conversations, the book, and the tote are the two that stick out to me. Is there any of the ones that we've talked about that stick out to you other than those?
Let me think back. Nope. And the book I didn't like. I thought that was a real shot at him. But,
the Uncomfortable Conversations.
The Uncomfortable Conversations. Other than that, I could place myself in many positions. The knives, which I liked, which I could use to cut and make Stedman a meal.
Would you make him a meal?
Whatever he wanted.
Really? So if you would just make him a meal?
No, you know what I would do? I would get up early in the morning, make something, put it in the crock pot so that I had the day to spend with him.
Oh my gosh, you could play all day and then at night you have something cooked and ready.
Feed him, and then, massage his feet.
Well, let's do this. Let's play out that day date because this final gift, Jeff, is going to be the culmination of all that. So just go with me here. You have it in the crock. You guys are what? Are you in a bubble bath? I mean, are you in the pool? What are you doing? Are you slapping bare ass with a towel?
No. We're going out for a walk.
Okay.
We'll pick some flowers possibly.
Okay.
Then we'll start being a little silly. Maybe I'll challenge him to a game of tag.
Okay. Are you tickling?
Yeah, I'll take a little pinch on the side. We'll play a game of tag. We'll chase each other around. Like a meadow.
Oh, okay. Do you give him a little spanking at any time during the day?
No, I don't want to hurt him. And then that's later. And then we'll play a little hide and seek. And then when he finds me or I find him, like I tackle him. We roll around, laugh.
Like in a meadow, like in a Dewey Meadow kind of thing.
Right. Come back. We'll throw down a nice glass of wine.
And you'll eat.
For the evening.
And you'll eat. What will you eat in the crock pot? What are you cooking?
Well, whatever he would like. I'll do anything from, a simple pot roast. I'll do duck. Whatever he would like.
Duck à la orange?
Sure. Whatever he would like, yes.
Well, this is why I wanted to play out that day. Because at the very end of that, as you're making stuff in the crock pot, Oprah's final gift, this is presenting Oprah's Favorite Things 2020. Her final gift after you have that meal, after you play tickles, after you roll around in a meadow, after you take a bubble bath with Stedman, she says the $85 peach butter, B-U-T-T-A, peach butter cobbler pie by Lushy Yummies. That's lushyyummies.com. $85 with the code OOO so good. That's OOO so good at lushyyummies.com. She wants Stedman to have the peach butter cobbler pie. You in? You out? What are your thoughts?
We're each other's dessert.
Oh, Oh, excuse me. So you're out on this because you guys you're the dessert.
Something a little sweet, something a little sour. Yep, we're each other's dessert. I don't need